adventure. Come with Adiboo. Discover all the answers. Come with Adiboo. A voyage to remember. Come with Adiboo.
Off to the adventure.
When you need an answer fast, how or what or why you ask, the knowledge is within your grasp.
Adiboo Adventure.
Come with Adiboo, ready for adventure. Come with Adiboo, discover all the answers. Come with Adiboo.
Look out! I'm going to catch you! You'll have to be quicker than that!
I'm so happy, Adilla. I've just found my herbarium.
Herbarium?
It's a book in which you can keep your collection of dried leaves. You write their names underneath so you don't forget them. Oh, a maple leaf.
Look, it's all red. And the others, can we see them? Oh, that's the leaf of a lime tree.
My herbarium isn't complete. I'm missing some fir tree needles.
But there aren't any fir trees on Célesta.
No, but there are on Earth.
Everyone on board! You're it!
If we go lower, we'll find our fir trees.
Oh, look at the trees. They've lost all their leaves.
It's normal, Adilla. It's winter. The trees lose their leaves.
Not all of them. Look at those fir trees.
Yes, fir trees have special leaves in the form of needles.
Really? Why?
The small, thick needles covered with a protective wax allow the fir tree to fight against the cold, dry winter weather.
You're it now. So fir trees keep their needles in winter?
Yes, Adiboo. They're known as evergreens.
These fir trees are beautiful. Shall we get some needles for Robitoc? Yes, let's. And we can carry on with our game of tag. This is no game, Adilla. You'll see. Oh, look. There are lots of dry needles at the foot of this fir tree.
Yes, the needles can stay on the tree for several years. They drop off, though, through old age, but not all at the same time. The ones that drop off are replaced by others that will drop off several years later, a bit like your hair.
Ah, you're it! Wait a minute! I'm coming faster than you! I'm still going to catch you! I'd like to see you try!
This will complete my herbarium. Smell this scent, Lucy. My pine needles! Uh-oh, bad weather's coming. It's going to be cold. Adiboo, Adilla, we're going back to the ship. It's starting to get really chilly. Are you coming?
We're out of the cold here. We'll join you in a few minutes. You're it. We won't tell Boosie I'm it, all right?
There's a storm coming. Oh, what are they doing? I'd advise you to come back. Where are you, Adiboo? Adilla, answer me. I don't understand it. It's as if they can't hear me. Very clever. You didn't answer me. I thought you were in trouble.
You know, up in the fir tree, we were protected from the cold and wind. Is that because of the needles?
Yes, they grow in very tight rows, so the wind and cold slides over them. The branches of the tree are protected.
Great! Let's go and look inside a needle! Macro-miniaturization! It's so quiet. Shall we go out? You're it!
Don't go too far away and don't forget the explorer's watchword. Caution.
Yes, don't worry. Oh, whoa! It's really fun. Oh, yes! You'll never catch me. Oh, it's really hard to move around. Come on, Adiboo. Make an effort. You're like a snail. Hey. Come on, look lively. You can do it. Oh, what's happening?
Needles dropping off. Hang on. Find them and get out of here. Come on. Hold on. We've got them!
Not a scratch!
All's well that ends well, right, Lucy?
That adventure in the fir tree was really good.
Next time, remember to be extra careful, my budding young explorers.
Well, I think I prefer the pine needles in the book. Hey, Adiboo, you're not a scaredy cat, are you? Not at all. You are. I'm not. You are? I'm not. I'm not. Not.
I'd prefer you to look at my herbarium than play it. It's much better, don't you think?
Your turn to count, Adila. You'll never find us. We'll soon see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look out! I'm coming. Found you. That was a rubbish hiding place, Adiboo. Look. What's that? Hey, are there mushrooms on Célesta? Is it a plant? No. Mushrooms are a different species, and some you can eat. Wait, we'd better ask Robitoc if we can touch it. Maybe he planted it.
What did this mushroom look like? It might have been poisonous.
It was big and orange with a yellow stalk. No, it wasn't. The stalk was white.
If Boosie's been poisoned, the symptoms might appear very quickly. We're going to Earth to identify this mushroom. It's the only way to find out.
What exactly is a mushroom?
They're very strange organisms. They have neither flowers nor leaves. Those that grow in the earth often have a stalk and a cap, but some also grow on rotten wood or on the bark of trees. Mushrooms grow particularly in damp places. Some of them are very small, others weigh several kilos. There are over 100,000 different species.
It must be hard to recognize them.
Yes, it is. Some mushrooms are almost impossible to tell apart. You have to be very careful because some are poisonous.
Don't worry. We'll find out which mushroom you've eaten, and you'll be fine.
We'd better macro-miniaturize ourselves. We'll find it easier to recognize our mushroom.
Here we go. Macro-miniaturization. That mushroom is just like the one Boosie ate. No, it's not. The one on Célesta had a white stalk. No, yellow. White.
We have to know. If it had a yellow stalk, it's bound to be Caesar's Amanita, completely harmless. If it was white, it could be a death cap, which is very poisonous.
Oh, Boosie. But since I told you the mushroom had a yellow stalk, there's no problem. Have you seen him? He's obviously eaten a death cap.
Never mind about the colour. Let's take a closer look at this mushroom. Maybe we'll find some other clues.
How could you tell a poisonous mushroom from an edible one?
You can only really tell them apart by close observation and a lot of experience. You have to take the colour of the stalk and the cap into account. See whether it has any warts or gills. Like these, look.
This mushroom looks so tasty.
That's the trap. The loveliest looking mushrooms are often the most dangerous.
Boosie, do you feel sick?
Oh dear, Boosie, that could be the first symptom of poisoning.
Do you think it smells funny?
Why, yes, the smell. Why didn't I think of that before?
Have you got got an idea, Robitoc. Poisonous mushrooms often give off an unpleasant smell to repel animals that might want to eat them.
Let's see how this mushroom smells.
Bushi would never have eaten a mushroom that smelled like this.
This mushroom is poisonous. It's a death cap, which looks almost exactly like Caesar's amanita.
Our mushroom didn't smell bad. Now we're sure that Bushi didn't eat a bad mushroom. Yuck! Can we go back to Célesta?
So, Bushi, now you know why you shouldn't eat mushrooms that you don't recognize.
Huh? All this excitement has worn Bushi out, sleeping like a baby. Before we go back, let's find a place where there are mushrooms we can eat. I'd love to try some.
Good idea, but I think I'd better choose them.
Miniaturisation! Come on, Adila.
There, sets. Bolitas, chanterelle, nothing but edible mushrooms.
We'll have a feast.
Come and eat! A mushroom omelette is ready.
These mushrooms look delicious. Huh? This time, I agree with Adiboo. Coming, Robitoc!
See, what's wrong? Don't you like the smell of my flowers? I don't understand. I think they're very nice.
I think the scent's really delicious. Oh, so do I. Why do flowers smell good?
Why don't you try and guess, Adiboo?
Apart from making Adila happy or making Bushi sneeze, I really don't get it.
Why don't we go and take a closer look? Destination Earth!
Yippee! Let's go, Bushi!
Prepare your nostrils.
Look, a clearing. We can land there. I love that smell. It smells so good it makes you feel all light and airy. Oh, you're right. They smell really good.
Look at these flowers. The perfection of their 5 petals combined with their subtle perfume. Oh, it's so enchanting. What's Bushi doing now?
Bushi, we're waiting for you.
Oh, this sweet perfume, except for you, Bushi, is like a language. It helps the flower to communicate, but not just with us.
With who else, then?
Thanks to its perfume, the flower sends out information to attract insects.
Attract them? But why?
So that they'll come and gather pollen from it and help it to make fruit or other flowers, or to chase away insects that would eat it by giving off an unpleasant smell.
Did you hear that? You're an insect.
I don't think the flower takes him for an insect. Bushi, you must be allergic.
But where does the smell come from?
From the inside of the flower. It makes it because of the sun.
Why don't we take a look at the source of the scent?
No.
Is everyone ready? All right, you can stay here. You just have to macro-miniaturize us into the flower.
Yeah.
Now we appear to be inside a scent cell.
But it doesn't smell of anything. It's as bouncy as a trampoline. I'm a kangaroo.
You're going to damage the flower.
Such fun, Bushi.
Huh?
Couldn't you give us some music?
Okay.
I'll see to that, don't worry. Rock and roll around the clock. Oh, yeah! Rock and roll around the clock. Oh, yeah! Rock and roll around the clock. Rock and roll around the clock. Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah! Hey, what's happening to me?
Rock and roll around the clock. Oh, yeah! around the clock.
Lucy, can you hear me?
Right,
Something has stimulated the flower. That's why
It's giving off all this perfume, and we're getting drunk on it.
Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom.
Find out what's stimulating the flower quickly, okay? Lucy!
Lucy!
Come on, Adiboo.
But of course, it's us that's stimulating the flower, and we're so small it's making us drunk.
Prepare to demacrominiaturize!
Keep your hand over your nose. Lucy, go on.
Deminiaturize us!
No, microminiaturization.
Lucy!
Concentrate!
Microminiaturization.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, I feel all funny.
You've had too much of the blackberry flower's perfume.
Tell us what you mean, Robitoc.
The flower's perfume was too strong for our small size and it made us drunk. But now we're better. Back to Célesta!
Watch out, Adila, there he is. Surprise! This is for you, Boosie. You saved the day, Boosie. Oh, of course you're allergic.
The smell of the flowers really goes to your head.
Boosie, come and eat. Boosie, what happened? It's all right, there's nothing there.
Blackberries are brambles, Boosie. You have to watch out for their thorns. What were you doing?
I think he wanted to pick a flower for Adila. But Boosie, there are no flowers now. They've been replaced with blackberries. They're delicious.
You'll have to wait a bit. These blackberries are all green. They're not very nice.
So, Robitoc, how is fruit made?
It's made by pollination. A plant starts producing flowers. Once these flowers receive pollen from other flowers, then they turn into fruit. The season for pollination is over on Célesta, so let's take a trip to Earth.
This forest is massive.
According to my calculations, pollination is taking place on this part of Earth.
We just have to land here.
By moving from flower to flower, insects like ladybirds, bees and butterflies carry the pollen. It's this pollen that fertilizes the flowers, which later on turn into fruit. When the pollen lands on the flower, it triggers a reaction which enables the fruit to form.
Oh, a ladybird. Oh, it tickled me. It's so sweet.
They bring good luck too.
But she's a real rascal. Oh, she's tickling me too. Maybe this ladybird will pollinate some flowers.
Let's make ourselves really small so we can follow her and find out.
Quickly, on board the ship! Macro-miniaturization! Look at the petals. They look so soft. Who wants to come and touch them with me? I will. I'm coming.
You go. I'll stay here.
We're off! On your marks, get set, go! You should have a go, Boosie.
Don't go too close to the center of the flower, my friends. That's where the pollen is. The insects really love it, and you might disturb them.
Boosie, if you eat all the pollen, there won't be any fruits. Do you hear that strange noise? What is it? It's the ladybird. It's heading straight for us. Look out! Oops. It's got pollen from another flower on its back. Oh!
There, the ladybird has left some pollen on that pistil. Our flower will now be fertilized.
Robitoc, what do ladybirds eat?
Aphids. Why?
I think it thinks we're 3 nice big juicy aphids. Lucy, get me away safe, quickly! Robitoc!
I'm coming, don't move!
Hurry up, Robitoc! Hurry! Hold on, Boosie!
This is terrible. I'm coming! Out of the way! Let me pass, you ugly brute!
We can't hold on much longer! I'm going to let go!
Go away! I'm coming! Gotcha!
It's following us! Well done, Robitoc! It's flying away! Hooray! We're safe! Hooray! Oh, it's coming back again!
Don't worry, it's just the wind beginning to blow.
Hey, look! It's snowing! Yellow snow?
It's pollen. The wind also plays a part in pollination. It makes the pollen fly from one flower to another.
Hey, Boosie, I think it's time to go back to Célesta for a bite to eat. Macro miniaturisation! What have you made for us, Boosie? But your blackberries are still green.
Boosie, before you can cook them, you have to leave them on the branch until they are big and black.
Got it! What are you doing, Robitoc? What are those stones?
They're not stones, they're nuts. You eat them.
Can I taste one?
They're for our Boosie. It's his birthday today.
It's Boosie's birthday! It's a disaster. There aren't enough blackberries left to make Boosie's cake.
There's only one solution. Go to Earth and find some wild fruit.
What's that?
Fruit that grows on its own, I mean. Blackberries and nuts, as well as blueberries, wild strawberries, chestnuts.
Yum, yum,
Oh.
yum.
No, Boosie. You can't eat them.
Therefore, Adila, she's low in vitamins and needs to eat fruit.
Oh, yes. Oh, my.
I was just about to go and get some more with Adiboo.
Oh, yes. And we're counting on you to help us out.
Come on, Boosie.
I'm going to take a rest. Oh, my. How are we going to find such tiny little fruits amongst these great big trees?
According to my calculations, we're not far away. Land here, Adiboo.
Yum, yum.
Over there.
Oh, yeah.
No, Boosie, they're for Adila.
Oh.
Poor thing. He'll never manage not to eat them.
Don't worry. Adila will make him the most delicious tart he's ever eaten. And wild fruit is very good for your health and tasty too.
How can such tiny little fruit be so packed full of vitamins?
It's because wild fruit grows in natural environments, such as here, where the soil is very rich in nutrients. The roots draw their nutrients from the earth. Thanks to the richness of this food, the vitamins and minerals are concentrated in the fruit.
Small but powerful.
What's more, I should eat a lot of blueberries for their antioxidant qualities.
They're what?
Antioxidant. To keep my rusty old bolts in tune.
Yum.
You know, wild fruit has more taste.
Yum.
Adiboo,
Sorry, it looks so delicious.
It's all right, it's all right. You did the right thing, Adibou. It's important to eat several pieces of fruit a day, and I don't think one blackberry less will make much difference.
Oh.
Oh.
Is everything all right, my friends? Oh, what a pity. I'm so tired.
La 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 la.
Lucy, you've turned into a super nanny. Go back and get some rest, Adila. We've almost finished fruit picking. So come on, let's hurry.
This is no time to show. We'll find blackberries somewhere else.
What's going on?
It's Brucey. He's found a pear.
What?
No, I mean a pear.
What was that?
Lucy, he's got scratched.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, no, he's eating our fruit.
Huh. We're going to teach that greedy pig a lesson. Don't move. I'll see to that bear.
Ow. Oh, 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 oh.
Miniaturisation! Get ready for a surprise, you big teddy bear!
Look out, Adibou.
Go on, follow me and you'll get a surprise! I did it, don't you mean?
Well done, Adiboo. Maybe it's picking fruit made you so strong.
Yo.
Oops, we forgot the blackberries.
Oh, that one's mine.
Oh, there's no point in arguing. Save your energy for fruit picking.
My poor Brucey, you're
To
hungry.
think you picked all those blackberries without eating a single one.
It's time for your well-deserved reward.
Happy birthday, Brucey!
Happy birthday, Brucey! Robitoc's boxes are so heavy. It's a good job spring cleaning only takes place once a year. Huh? Look out, Brucey! You're right. You hurt. Oh, what is it? Let me see. It looks like a fossil. Wait a minute. Look out! That was clever. You've broken it. It isn't my fault. It was you pulling like a maniac. Robitoc will be furious. The label says it's a fossil and it's thousands of years old. What shall we do? We're going to make up for your silly mistake and go to Earth to find another fish fossil in the ocean if we can. First of all, it was my mistake, and secondly, it's the desert we have to go to. What? A fish in the desert? You're kidding. Trust me. Come on, I'll explain it to you later. We have to hurry. Robitoc mustn't find out what we did, okay? I'm counting on you. Would you mind telling me how we're going to find a fossil here in the desert? And anyway, what exactly is a fossil? A fossil is an animal or a plant that's been imprisoned in the rock and that over the years has become as hard as stone. You mean it becomes a statue? Yes. It's called fossilization, and it takes thousands of years. Tell me how a fish can turn up in the desert. A very long time ago. You know there were lakes and rivers. You mean all the water's dried up? Yes, because it's so incredibly dry. We'll never find a fossil with all this sand. Yes, we will, if we make ourselves really small. Macro miniaturization! So which way do we go now, Miss I know everything about fossils? According to my screens, there are sedentary rocks around here. What? Look, these are rocks made from the debris of other rocks that have hardened over the years and which might contain fossils. We can use the sonar to pick these rocks out.
Lucy, maybe you can tell me where Adila and Adiboo have gone. All right then. I'll show you my new cleaning accessory. Look here. This wonderful brush is equipped with a built-in vacuum cleaner. Let me demonstrate. Isn't it lovely? Lucy, I wish you'd pay more attention when I'm demonstrating things to you. Lucy, stop that. It's not funny. Give that back this instant, you hear?
Poor. Sand, sand, nothing but sand. Look, the sonar is indicating something over there. It must be a rock. It looks as if something is heading straight for us. You're right. Ah! What is it? Well done, Adiboo. I wonder what it was. What's that? Adiboo! What's going on? We're broken down. I can't take off. The jet engines are full of sand. We can't return to our normal size. I can't get up. Nothing's working.
Boosie, no! Come here! Oh, that's enough, Boosie. Enough playing.
We don't have a choice. We'll have to hide somewhere and try and mend the ship. Well. Might that be... Huh? There! I've finally managed to remove the grains of sand that were blocking the control. Well done, Adiboo. You're great. Come and see what I found. I don't believe it! A fossil! You were right, Adila. We just happened to pick it up with the ship's mechanical arm and we could go. Look out! Oh. It thinks our ship's an insect. It wants to eat it. Oh, Adiboo, what are you doing? Oh, no. Leave our ship alone! Adiboo, run away! Oh, we're safe now. All we have to do is get the fossil and go back to Célesta. Mission accomplished. Back to Célesta. I'm really sorry I brought you a lovely fossil, Robitoc. It wasn't anything to do with Adiboo. It was my fault.
Oh, one of the loveliest pieces.
To make up for it, we went and got you this.
Wow! It's magnificent! Ah, thank you, my friends. You're all forgiven. When Boosie gives me my brush back, everything will be perfect. Get ready, Boosie. Here they come. Go on, shoot.
Are you all right, Boosie?
Come on, we have to get him out of there.
Last, you're free. And you've got a lovely hat. Oh, what's that disgusting smell? Maybe it's Boosie. He hates washing. Yuck, it smells like a dustbin.
It's not a dustbin, Adiboo. It's compost, a mixture of vegetable waste in the process of decomposition. In other words, the vegetables are rotting.
Yuck.
Oh, no, it's not disgusting. It's a tonic that nourishes my plants and makes them grow. Oh, no, Boosie. My compost. You've eaten it all.
Doesn't matter. We'll make some more.
That's impossible. It takes months to make compost. The only place you'll find something similar is in a forest.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
All right, but you mind out, Boosie. I'm watching you, you greedy guts. Uh-oh.
Hey, Robitoc, why do you make your own compost when you can find it ready-made in the forest?
Well, in order to recycle our waste, We can all make compost in our own gardens with grass cuttings, vegetable peelings and eggshells, just as nature recycles its waste in the forest, with dead leaves and the little twigs that drop on the ground. After a while, they rot and turn into one single matter which we call humus. It's a natural fertilizer which is extremely nourishing, like compost. But it's not for you, Boosie.
Yum, yum.
I'm watching you, Boosie. Look in front of you. That's humus.
Oh, yuck. Look here, Adiboo. It's only damp leaves and branches. There's nothing disgusting about it.
Adilla's right. Nature doesn't waste a thing. It recycles everything it can.
I wonder how the leaves and branches manage to change so much.
Well, the best thing would be to take a closer look.
Hey, you really want to go inside a rotten leaf? But are you scared, Adiboo? Me? Not a bit. By popular request, let's dive into some rotten leaves. Miniaturisation! Wow! I didn't know there were tunnels underground. It's as if they've been made on purpose.
But they have. Lots of little animals, rodents, insects and earthworms live here. As they dig, they air the ground and carry along waste, which turns into food for the plants. All the plants have to do is just absorb it through their roots.
The radar's picked something up. What is it?
I've no idea, but we'll soon find out. Stop the ship, Adibou. It's a rodent. We might frighten it.
But it's us who are frightened. Scaredy cat. But he might eat us.
No, he's much too busy digging and moving the humus around him.
Why don't we go back? Hey, are you afraid of a little mouse digging a hole? I'd like to point out that mouse is 10 times bigger than us. Oh, you're right, Adila. About turn, quickly! It's blocked!
One of the layers of humus has collapsed in the tunnel behind us.
Can't go back the way we came. There's only one thing to do. Carry on. That mouse wouldn't dare to eat us. I'm not too sure about that. Yippee! We're safe! I told you it wouldn't eat us, didn't I?
It's the animal. It's coming back. Let's get out of here quickly.
Maximum power! Miniaturization! Phew, that was close.
Oh, yes, you're right. We mustn't forget to take the humus back with us. It's a good thing you're here, Boosie.
And now, back to Célesta!
We've got enough now. That's perfect. Let's keep some back so that I can start making some more compost with our own waste. Well done, Boosie. Nothing's wasted. We recycle our waste.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow! Well done, Boosie.
Oh, no! My blackberry bush, it's ruined.
Come here, Boosie. I'll pull out all those thorns.
Oh, poor Boosie. Are you okay?
Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh!
That's it. All done. Is that better? Tell me, Robitoc, why do blackberries have thorns?
Good question. To defend themselves, of course.
Defend themselves?
Yes. Let's go to Earth where we can find some blackberry bushes that still have thorns.
Oh,
we going to find blackberry bushes?
Look, a clearing. There are bound to be some there.
Don't worry, Pussy. I've never seen a blackberry bush attack anyone. Ouch! It pricked me.
I told you, blackberries know how to defend themselves. The thorns protect the blackberry from ruminants, such as cows or sheep. The thorns also protect it from birds and bears.
It's a clever defence system. Let's take a closer look. I'm staying with Pussy to look after him. Ready, Robitoc? Macro-miniaturisation!
Here we are inside a blackberry thorn.
It's strange from the inside. It looks all soft.
You're right.
You should sit here, Pussy. This moss is very soft and comfortable. There are some cakes in the basket. You can have one. I've eaten them all.
Do a U-turn. We've reached the tip of the thorn.
Ouch! Oh, it still hurts.
That's normal, Adiboo. Plants are really very clever, you know. Can you think of another plant that protects itself with thorns? I'll help you. It's a flower that Adila loves more than any other in the world.
I know what that is, a rose.
Well done! Some plants even use poison to protect themselves.
That's why you always tell us not to touch a plant we don't recognise.
There are other plants that have a sharp or a bitter taste, or a revolting smell. Others have leaves that can sting you, like nettles.
Or that scratch. Let's get some blackberries. They're extremely good for you. Oh, what's happening?
A predator? But what kind? Oh, it might be a bear.
Oh, not a bear.
Adila? She's probably just picking some blackberries.
No, a bear! I have to save Pussy. I hope this works. Hey, Mr. Bear, this way. Oh no, it's heading straight for the bush. The bear might eat the ship.
Adiboo, Robitoc, there's a bear coming towards you.
We know it's you picking fruit. But I'm not joking. There really is a bear. Maybe she's telling the truth.
You think so? Ah, there it is.
We go. Pussy, come on.
We have to get out of here. Teleportation!
Here they are. Wow.
We should go back to our normal size.
I've got a better idea. It's you and me, Mr. Bear. Feeling dizzy. He's running away. Hurry up, Pussy. Get these blackberries back at Célesta. Oh, good thing I was there.
With a bit of cunning, you can be as strong as a bear.
You'll have to do something else if you want more blackberries. You could give me some roses without thorns. Champ, Pussy, dribbling the ball. He's rushing towards the other team's goal. Wow! Saved! Look, Pussy. Where the ball bounced, it looks like chocolate mousse, but green.
You're nearly right, Adiboo, but it's not mousse, it's moss.
A plant on the well? But I thought plants grow in the ground.
Not always. Did you know that on Earth, great carpets of moss grow on trees and rock, and in all sorts of damp places?
Pretty. It's like a miniature garden. Hey, it would be great to go to Earth and see this moss close up. Look! A ladybird. It's seems to like Boosie a lot. Look out, Boosie. It's going to give you a kiss.
Look, this is the ideal place to land.
Are you sure, Robitoc? All right. Robitoc, why did you make me land in this forest?
Because moss needs shade and dampness in order to develop. The undergrowth in the shelter of big trees is a perfect place for it to grow. Incredible! The ladybirds come along with Boosie in the ship.
Boosie is in love with you. Why do you want to squash that poor little creature? It's done nothing to you. Shall we go and see the moss now? Wait, Adiboo. We have to get the ladybird out of the ship. Yes. Otherwise, it will macro-miniaturize with us. Bye-bye, little ladybird. And now, macro-miniaturization! How strange this moss is. It doesn't have any leaves.
Why, that's right, Adila. Moss is very different from other plants. It doesn't have any seeds or sap or any roots reaching into the ground.
So how does it grow at all, then?
Do you see these filaments? They're called rhizoids.
Rhizoids? What are they for?
Rhizoids are absorbent fibers which the moss clings onto. They also enable it to absorb water. Moss draws its nourishment from the humus and the excrement left by small animals.
You mean in poo? Robitoc, what's that noise? There, the ladybird! It's heading straight for us! Boosie! Leave our Boosie alone! It looks like the lovesick ladybird!
Oh, my head!
Great idea letting it go! I thought it would leave us alone! But then it followed us from Célesta! Wouldn't it be better to find a way out of this? See the branches down there? As soon as we fly over a leaf, we'll jump! Oh, great idea! But what if we miss? We've no choice! Look out! 1, 2, 3! Oh!
The ladybird's coming back. We have to find somewhere to hide.
If only we could get back to the ship. We'd have to be able to fly for that. Hey, copy me. I get it. We'll keep jumping until the leaf comes off the tree. Whoa! Whoa! Great! It's like being on a flying carpet. Oh, we've done it.
Oh, thank you, Boosie. Look, I'm good as new again.
Robitoc, can you hear me?
Are you all right?
We're fine. We're out of danger. How about you?
We're hidden in a hole, but the ladybird's stopping us from coming out.
Hold on. I've picked you up on the onboard computer. We're coming. The ladybirds are taking us, Adiboo. Turn round. It's following us. We have to get rid of it. Oh, this is getting boring. I'm going to try a maneuver. You'll see. There! It's flying away. This time, guys, we're on our way.
We're safe.
Micro-miniaturization!
Thank you, my friends.
And now, back to Célesta!
And you. I hope you weren't in any danger.
Oh, well, we were very careful.
Good thing, too. Shame you missed Boosie saving me from the clutches of that giant ladybird.
Oh, very brave, Boosie. That's why all the ladybirds on Célesta are crazy about you.
La 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 la. My tree!
What's wrong, Robitoc?
Oh, The little oak tree you gave me for my birthday didn't adjust to the soil here on Célesta. Oh, it was so pretty.
Oh no, Boosey!
Oh, there's no point, Adiboo. Look, my tree was dead before he crushed it.
Is that why it was all dry?
Yes, it obviously couldn't get the moisture it needed to grow.
How is it the trees grow, Robitoc?
I suggest we take a trip to Earth and I'll show you.
Great! We'll bring back another little oak for Robitoc. Let's go! Good idea! This forest is massive, Robitoc. There must be lots of different kinds of trees here. We'll be able to find what we're looking for.
Set the ship down any way you can, Adiboo. I don't understand. Where are they hiding? There should be some here. There's one. Here, Adila.
Oh, what is it?
It's an acorn, the fruit of the oak tree. It contains the seed. Before it reaches adulthood, the tree goes through different stages. Everything begins with a seed inside this acorn. Once it's planted, it puts out a shoot. As the oak grows, the shoot becomes a sapling. And finally, after many years, a fully grown oak tree.
Like this one. But how can such a little acorn make such a big tree?
It's thanks to its roots. They draw the food and water the tree needs to develop out of the ground.
Yum.
Boosey, you don't think trees eat like us?
You're right. Trees feed off different organic and mineral elements, such as water, as well as trace elements, such as iron, manganese, and copper.
I thought that all the roots do is to keep the tree upright.
That's not all of it. The roots of old trees can spread several meters and be as thick as a big branch.
Why don't we go and take a closer look?
Good idea.
Don't you want to come with us, Boosey? In that case, collect some acorns to plant on Célesta. Great! Robitoc will be very happy. Miniaturisation! Oh my!
Here we are in the root of an oak tree.
Oh, Robitoc, what's all this?
That was copper, one of the trace elements the tree feeds off.
Look out! There's another one coming up behind us! It's not easy to steer through all these obstacles. There are more and more of them.
It's as I told you. The roots absorb water and all the trace elements the tree needs.
The ship's been hit! The engines aren't responding! We can't stay here! Do something!
Don't worry, I'll go and see. One more turn and it's fixed. Help!
Oh, I've done it! The engine's working! Robitoc, you can let go. We'll pick you up with a mechanical arm.
Thank you. A good thing you were...
Robitoc!
Help! Adila! Adiboo! Come here! Got me! A bit more this way!
Robitoc's heading towards a branch! Hurry, Adiboo! We have to rescue him!
Adiboo! Adila! Come and get me!
Hold on! We're entering the leaf! We'll get you! Oh, I missed him. Bother! He's going faster than us. I'll accelerate. He's getting away!
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! My, oh my, oh my!
Oh. It's all right. I've got all the pieces.
Thank you.
Let's go back and see Boosey. He must be wondering what we're doing.
Good idea.
Robitoc, I didn't know trees made you lose your head. Hello, Boosey.
Here we are. Huh. Oh, you've picked up every acorn in the forest.
Just a few will do to replace your tree, won't they?
Oh, you're so sweet. You remembered my garden. Don't worry, Boosey. I'll only take a few of them.
There will be enough left to satisfy your enormous hunger. Back to Célesta! You're gardening, Boosie?
Yes, he's my assistant gardener. He's helping me to grow oak trees.
Of course, so that he can eat even more acorns. Hey, look at Boosie's tree. It's purple. And mine's all blue. But don't trees usually have green leaves? Look.
That depends on the season. In the autumn, they look more like this one. See?
So why are leaves green in spring and summer, Robitoc?
It's because of the chlorophyll, which is a green colouring found inside the leaves, which disappears every autumn.
The same chlorophyll you get in toothpaste. And also chewing gum.
Yum.
Yes, but chlorophyll is used for lots of other things.
What things?
Let's go to Earth and see. You'll understand better in the forest.
Hey, all aboard the ship.
I can see a clearing. Sit down, Adiboo.
Right away. We're on a chlorophyll hunt.
Follow me, my friends. Look at all these trees here. The magnificent foliage. The chlorophyll.
So, Robitoc, what's chlorophyll for?
To produce photosynthesis. The chlorophyll in the leaves absorbs the carbon dioxide in the air. Using this gas, and also water drawn up by the roots and light, chlorophyll makes glucose, which is used to feed the plant and releases oxygen into the air.
But Robitoc, what's glucose?
It's like sugar.
You mean there's sugar in the leaves of trees? And you say the leaves make oxygen, Robitoc? The air that we breathe?
Yes, that's why we need plants so much. Without them, there would be no life on Earth.
Nature is really great, isn't it? I'd like a closer look.
Hey,
I think Boosie would like to come too.
All right, but watch out. Eating anything at all is out of the question. Understand, Boosie?
Macro-miniaturisation!
Here we are inside the leaf.
Is that the chlorophyll?
All these little green balls give the leaf its colour.
Look at this light. What is it?
It's the photosynthesis beginning. The chlorophyll traps the carbon dioxide and uses the sunlight and the water coming from the roots to turn it into glucose.
There, look! It's like honey.
Yes, it's glucose.
Could we eat it, Robitoc?
No, the tree needs it to live.
Oh, there's more and more sugar. Glucose. We'd better leave now, otherwise we might get stuck.
Absolutely, except that the glucose doesn't stay inside the leaf.
Where does it go? What's happening?
Well, it seems that we're being carried up to the branch. That means the leaf is distributing glucose to the tree to feed it.
What can we do? Thank you, Boosie. Hold on tight. Maximum power. The glucose seems less thick here. You're right, it's easier to plant. Easy. We've escaped. Boosie! I can't breathe. It's time to get out.
The chlorophyll will soon be making some more glucose.
I think we've seen enough. Macro-miniaturisation!
And now,
Back to Célesta!
Oh. Ta-da!
Toffee tree? It's wonderful. It must be very sweet.
You truly are a great artist, Pussy.
Yes, Pussy, but you've forgotten something. A toffee tree is full of glucose made by chlorophyll.